some people are there and they don't even care about getting in trouble or participating in themselves, but they're just nosy, right? And when we put so many things online, we also have people who don't even want to go there and actually be part of the fight, don't even want to go there and actually cause trouble, but they want to go there just to say they were there. If you've ever seen a fight on campus, right, you'll see that two people start fighting and all of a sudden the whole campus runs over there, right? I think we need to talk about why when people see bad things going on, our children have such a need to be a bystander.
It only takes like a photo or like a video saying, come here, you know? And like my Shay said, people will like go on their phones and they'll be like, you know what, let me join that too, because they want to be in that popularity circle and they only care about their status in high school. Like they want to be with the popular kids. So if the popular kids are smoking, they want to start smoking too. So it only takes like 2 to 3 students to like start like getting that bad influence, and having that bad influence, kids will just go follow that.
I think it kind of originated from COVID, if that makes sense. I know it was a relatively long time ago, but I know personally it was 2 years of my life. And during those 2 years, I couldn't do anything, right? So I kind of missed a lot of moments and chances that I would have got during the time off and during isolation. And I feel like that's probably one of the main causes for this because they don't want to miss it, right? Like they're hungry to want that attention and want that freedom to make their own decisions and stuff like that. Um, yeah.
Oh my gosh. So I think that is just such a good point to bring up the COVID thing here. I think while we talk about missing stuff, we also have to talk about how during COVID, a lot of kids missed a section of like mental development, right? Especially kids who had like that kindergarten in those first years of high school done. They didn't have the chance to go be awkward and grow and like really develop as a high schooler as a middle schooler. And these are very like important developmental ages where you can make mistakes. And I know I have grown a lot from when I was a middle schooler. I was making a lot of embarrassing mistakes. I think that I'm so glad you brought COVID up because while these kids look big and look on the older scale, we have to remember that during COVID, they lost a lot of time to actually grow as a person and actually decide what's right and wrong for themselves and actually make those mistakes. And I think we should actually like consider if that had any long-term effects on what type of person they've become and at what age. And now that they have the power of phones, what they're doing with that power. I think it's like really important that you brought that up.
All it takes is a couple of them to put it on Facebook, and we're going to go do this, and there it is. The mob mentality is going to be there. I saw them throwing water bottles at the cops. The cops really didn't do nothing. They really couldn't do nothing because there was only one, and there was like 1,000 of them kids. For me, it's almost the same thing. It's almost the same difference. The mentality of the street takeover and a mall takeover.
I've worked with a couple kids who have partaken in a mall takeover, and it's been various answers. One youth said he was simply bored. He was bored sitting at home. He was homeschooled, and he gathered up some friends and did what he did. Another was actually with some like family members, like mom, cousin, auntie, and he said that he felt the need because they needed things to sell in order to provide for themselves in the home. Um, Another youth was really remorseful, said he was very embarrassed because now he has to see the video over and over and over again. People are witnessing him and pointing him out as that one kid who did XYZ. So it varies. And when I work with these kids, I just help them unpack all of that, and we would just work towards the next steps on how to prevent that for next time.